Coming up, Iowa City hosted its first block party this weekend. Find out how it went. And later, we show you how one new app is making it easier for people to find parking downtown. We've got all that and more coming up. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Becca Scadden. Iowa City hosted its first ever block party this past weekend. The event drew huge crowds and had tons of activities for those that attended. I personally attended the event and spoke with people about what the experience was all about.
Starting at 5 o'clock on Saturday, the streets of downtown Iowa City were flooded with people for the first ever block party. The event had caused some controversy when Iowa City decided to allow open containers around downtown for the event. But many patrons thought the idea was a success.
I think they're very smart to not have hard alcohol in it, and I think the beer and wine is fine, and it's moderately priced. I paid $3 I think for mine. I think it's awesome.
And while the open container policy seemed to be center stage in the weeks leading up to the event itself had much more to offer.
Guitarist over here is really cool, and then all the games they have down there for the kids have been fun to watch them, and the food, of course, is amazing.
Not only were there those of legal age, but many families with young children came out as well, with attractions like a dunk tank, sand volleyball, live music, and many more games. It was truly an event for all age groups.
And I don't think this isn't an event where you're trying to get super drunk at. You're just out enjoying, it's a family atmosphere. So I think it's smart because it gets people out, and then it draws a lot of people in, so it's not just adults, but it's college-age kids too.
You know, they got the cops out here, so they're keeping it under control, and everyone's having a good time.
And while an event like the downtown block party that allows open containers may be the first of its kind for Iowa City, many are hoping that it won't be the last.
I'm blown away by it. I don't know what I expected, but I think this is better than what I expected probably. There's so many people out, and it's just fun.
And we may be seeing some more events with open containers in the coming months. Stay with Daily Iowan TV for more on events taking place in Iowa City this summer. And check out dailyiowan.com for more information on this weekend's block party. University professors will soon be seeing a salary increase next year. The university has set aside $5 million to increase faculty salaries. This follows the announcement from the Iowa Board of Regents earlier this month that approved tuition hikes at all 3 Iowa public universities. UI President Bruce Harold has previously called for faculty vitality programs in the past, but now he's finally getting his wish. The almost $5 million being devoted to faculty is about 29% of the $16.5 million the university is expected to make from the new tuition increase. The majority of the money is going to the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. This college has just over 15,000 undergraduate students, making up about half of the university's student body. And the annual Dance Marathon Family Day took place yesterday at Adventureland. This was the first of several summer family events for Dance Marathon. UI students hung out with local families for a day of fun. Another notable event that's planned for Dance Marathon and families is the golf outing on August 12th. Stick with Daily Iowan TV for more on Dance Marathon events. And a normal online meetup for one man turned into an armed robbery Saturday night. The police were called to the 1100 block of 3rd Avenue in Iowa City at 8:30 p.m. The victim had made arrangements online to meet with a woman. When he arrived, he found 2 men with a large knife and a board waiting for him. The victim reported to have been dragged into a residence where the victim was hit with a board about 3 times. Then the 2 men stole the victim's cash and cell phone. The victim's injuries are reported to be minor. Iowa City area Crime Stoppers are offering a reward of up to $1,000 for information that leads to the arrest of the suspects. Anyone with information is encouraged to call Crime Stoppers at 319-358-8477. In Susanna, I know we've had some great summer weather the past couple days, but then this morning it seemed to be a little colder outside. What can we expect in the upcoming days?
That's right, Becca. We're having some great weather this summer, but it looks like we'll run into some more showers this week. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 49. Tuesday is looking like it will be a perfect day with mostly sunny skies. The high for the day is expected to reach 79. Tuesday night will be mostly cloudy with temperatures cooling off slightly to a low of 62. Now let's take a look at our 5-day extended forecast. On Wednesday, we will start off the morning with scattered thunderstorms, that will last into the early evening with a high of 84 and a low of 68. Thursday, we will see thunderstorms again throughout the day with a high of 82 and a low of 66 in the evening. The showers will carry over to Friday in the morning and afternoon with the high reaching 82. Finally, the showers will die off Friday night and will be left with partially cloudy skies and a low of 61. Saturday will be a nice change of pace as we are expecting mostly sunny skies in the morning. Saturday night, there may be some more showers, and Sunday we are expecting showers in the AM and partially cloudy skies in the evening. We will reach a high of 86 and a low of 65. That's your weather for the week, Becca. Back to you.
Thanks, Susanna. Parking can be difficult to work with, especially during the academic session. However, the UI Parking and Transportation Office has made efforts in hopes of reducing that pain. Daily Iowan TV reporter Jacob Gunther has more.
The Transportation Office recently announced their new application, Passport Parking, an app that will allow users to pay for the parking on their mobile device.
Paying for your parking with the new Passport Parking app is easy and simple to use.
The new app was created with the goal and hopes of decreasing time at the meter to a minimum while staying flexible for each individual need. With cities like Chicago embracing a similar way of payment with their app Park Chicago, April Wells, the communications specialist at the University of Iowa Parking and Transportation Office, specifies that it is only fair that students and other frequent meter users here in Iowa City have the same benefits.
We want them to have a better positive experience with the parking process, and especially with younger people who are more technologically savvy or may have already used this type of technology in other cities, it was just a natural fit for us to provide that as an option.
Some minor issues have already been recognized, one involving the display on the meter. Since it does not provide a payment confirmation, the office has configured a way to put users at ease.
Our parking staff, when they're checking around campus, they can see almost in real time if a meter is paid or not.
Still accepting cash payment at this current time, the office hopes this keeps the meters accessible to everyone while allowing a smooth transition for those who are interested in trying out the new app.
With this new change coming to the meters on campus, hopefully students can rest easy with their own change. Reporting on the Pentacrest, this is Jacob Gunther, Daily Iowan TV.
It's the last day of the Supreme Court session before taking a summer break, and today they've announced some big decisions. The Supreme Court has agreed to allow a limited version of President Donald Trump's travel ban. The ban is mostly comprised of 6 Muslim countries. The court made an exception to the ban, however, stating it will not be enforced against foreign nationals who have a credible relationship with a person or entity of the United States. This means that the administration may impose a travel ban for 90 days from Libya, Iran, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen, as well as a 120-day ban on all refugees entering the United States, with the exceptions noted by the court. President Trump stated last week that this ban would go into effect 72 hours after approval from the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has also agreed to hear a religious freedom case during its October term. After losing several times in the lower courts, a Colorado cake artist will defend his right to deny baking cakes to same-sex couples. Despite same-sex marriage being legal nationwide, 29 U.S. states allow businesses to discriminate against the lesbian and gay community. Colorado is not one of those states. Recently, a Kentucky appeals court upheld a printer's right to refuse making t-shirts for a gay pride festival. Kentucky is one of the states that allows religious freedom. The print company's defense was their discrimination focused on people's sexual orientation and not on a specific individual. And the states of Iowa and Nebraska got a visit from Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg this past weekend. Stopping by the world's largest truck stop in Durant, Zuckerberg talked with a few truckers. On his Facebook page, he wrote the experience was eye-opening. He found out the trucking lifestyle is often centered around family. In Nebraska, he visited the Omaha Pride Parade and the world's largest train yard in North Platte. He plans to visit every U.S. state and speak with locals through his Bring the World Together campaign. Many on Twitter joked that this may be part of a plan to make a run for president in 2020. And it didn't take long for Iowa's Peter Jocko to find an NBA home. Following Thursday's draft, Jocko quickly signed a professional contract with the New Orleans Pelicans. This past year, Jocko led the Big Ten in scoring. He also broke Iowa's record for highest free throw percentage in a season and career. Jocko will begin his professional career in the NBA Summer League on July 7th. And that's all we have for you on the summer edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out online on dailyiowan.com. And don't forget to pick up a copy of the Daily Iowan every day, Monday through Thursday. We'll see you next week. I'm Becca Scadden. Have a great day, Iowa City.